Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. Today I'm here with a review of Incipio's new Broome case for the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8. And I believe it's pronounced Broome anyway. It could be Broome, B-R-O-O-M-E. And it's part of the Zachary Prell Collection, and it's quite nice. When I was looking around on the internet, it really caught my eye because of this cool checker box plaid pattern that's got going on. It's kind of like a little miniature uh, picnic table pattern, except instead of red, it's gray. And it's funny because when you're looking at it, it actually looks kind of blue, but that's because of the blue TPU molding that's on it, and it makes it look kind of blue. But really, it's gray, is what it is. So it's a white and gray. It's got little, looks like little fake stitches in there too to help break up the pattern and give it a little bit extra design. But all in all, I like it, and I think it looks cool. And let's get into it a little bit more. So, like I said, it's part of the Zachary Prell Collection, and it's got the name down here with this border that goes across the bottom of the case. And just to read off on the back, it says the Zachary Prell Incipio Collaboration unites world-class protective fit with distinctive modern style from the innovative New York-based menswear designer. Featuring exclusively designed luxe European fabrics from the Zachary Prell favorite seasonal patterns, the Zachary Prell Collection delivers unique mobile accessories that are made for week-to-weekend versatility and everything in between. That's a whole lot, and it's a bold statement, but I think that it really is kind of true. And I highlighted that in my written review. I've got the link down in the bottom, down in the drop down, and I said that it's something you can use for casual, but for business, especially in today's world where more and more people are wearing less, formal suits. They're wearing more khakis. They're wearing more plaids. They're wearing more navies. Those button-up shirts, but the collar, the sleeves might be folded up, or it's not it's untucked. It's more like a business casual, slightly less formal, but day-to-day modern professional kind of case. But it works good for day-to-day life too. So it really is a very versatile case. I've talked about this enough. Let's take this out so you can see it. So just so you get a chance to see it in all of its glory. And one other cool thing, it comes with these collar stays. So not only do you get the case, but you get these two, blue colored matching collar stays too that you can put in your dress shirt. So there's that. Got the little Zachary Prell insert there. I'm going to pop that out. Of course, just like all other Incipio products, it has their 1-year warranty. So that's good too. Product is guaranteed against defects in materials and craftsmanship for 1 year, which is important because it has this luxe, nylon material that they have that makes the actual case and the design. And that's one thing I was concerned about. I have had other Incipio cases, especially in the Esquire series, that have that nylon on it. This is more of a solid piece of fabric that's stitched together instead of the woven nylon. But anything that is a cloth material is much more subject to unraveling or getting cuts or tears, gouges, fading, things like that. And the biggest concern, of course, is setting this down in like a liquid. So like if you set it down on some Kool-Aid, or you set it on some tea, some Coke, some coffee, something that's on the surface, it's of course susceptible to picking it up. So you want to be careful with that. But they do advertise that it is stain resistant. So with the stain resistance, it helps out in life's little accidents in case, heaven forbid, you run into one of those issues. But like I said, it's tailored with luxe European fabric. It's also impact resistant. The TPU frame disperses the shock, from bumps and drops. So you've got this solid molded TPU material that's imbued or embedded with this material that they chose to make the pattern. So like I said, it's got the Zachary Prell down here. It's kind of flows right into the rest of the TPU here. You got your power button. You've got your cutouts for your camera, which of course is recessed, so it gives you this extra security for your camera. So if you place it down, it's not going to be getting messed up. Down the bottom, you got your cutouts for your speakers, your lightning charging port, and then of course you've got the cutout over here for your mute switch, which is also slightly recessed, but you can get to it. And then you've got your volume rocker up and down. So really quality made. It's got a nice feel to it. It is a little slick just because it is this cloth material. So if you've got dry hands, you work out a lot, you get calluses, your hands aren't moisturized, it might slip out of your hands. So I mean, of course, the TPU, it has a decent grip to it. I mean, it This is a smaller case too, but it also is available for the iPhone 8 Plus or 7 Plus, and also the iPhone 10. So just be careful with that. This thing was kind of like a cloth bar of soap for like the first day that I had it. It did slip out of my hands a few times. I mean, it was, I was laying in bed, sitting at the table, something like that, and it wasn't where I was grabbing it out of my pocket. Anywhere where you're primarily going to interact with the bumpers, you don't really have anything to worry about. But let's go ahead and put the iPhone 8 in the case. Now, I will say that the iPhone Red Product Red Edition, as beautiful as it is, kind of clashes with the color. So if you've got one of the other colors, it's definitely going to look better with it than the red. But even with the red, I mean, you can see the faint hint of the outline in here. It may not show up on the video, but you see it in real life, and then on the back there. So I wish it paired a little bit better. But really, the Product Red Edition is meant to be shown off to the world. I was using a clear TPU case for this before, which I absolutely loved. Got a lot of compliments on the phone. The color is just gorgeous. It doesn't look bad. It just kind of clashes because of the gray and the white and then the blue and the red. They just aren't really paired well together. But the buttons work really well. They were kind of rigid the first day, but they got broken in quick. And it may just be because of my preference from coming from my other case where the buttons were already broken in. So it's not really that they're overly stiff, just that you got to get used to them. It's not rated for drop protection, but with the solid TPU molding that it has, Incipio has a great history for making secure cases. I'm fairly confident that it will protect you from minor drops, slips, trips, falls, things like that. Anything from like 3 to 5 foot nature. I mean, you're not going to get like 10 feet of drop protection out of this. I would not. But considering it's not a rugged case, it's not a overly protective style case. This is just for casual day-to-day wear, something to break up the monotony. It's just like changing your ties with your suit, or changing up the shirt. With the seasons. Don't wear white after Labor Day, all that good stuff. But plaids are coming back, colors are coming back, textures are coming back. This really is like a trendy, modern style case for the modern professional, the young adult. It looks good, and it fits snugly on the phone, and it pairs well. So I like it a lot. I'm going to be using this for my daily driver for the foreseeable future. I have some other cases I need to review, but other than that, super happy with this one. You can get it on Incipio's website. They've got it for $39.99, and it's a little bit more expensive than some of the other cases, but I mean, it is a custom collaboration piece with Zachary Prell, so you're paying a little extra for the name. You get the quality fabric. Of course, you get the good craftsmanship and the materials that Incipio already puts into it. So it's kind of a win-win. If it's something you're interested in, check it out. Go to Incipio's website, incipio.com. It's the Broome case, Broome, however you want to pronounce it. They have a couple other ones in the Zachary Prell collection that if this one doesn't fit with your style and doesn't go with what you're wearing, there may be another one. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this was helpful for you. And as always, I appreciate y'all watching and subscribing. Make sure you share. Check out the full written review that I have down in the drop down. And you can also head over to my new Instagram page. It's Tech Odyssey, tech_Odyssey. And I'll throw that in the drop down as well. You can see some of the other pre-production pictures and other stuff that I've taken for this and other products. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.